only passion is not enough, because one certain point of time they get stuck, which I have observed in young guys, their journey, how to go ahead in my journey. I do work on that direction. That is how you will identify your why. That is your belief and purpose and your proficiency. If you can align all these things, then eventually you will be the pro.
Subject matter expertise. If you don't have particular skill set, you can learn this particular skill set and work for it. And the most important thing, your belief system. Most of the people don't believe on your idea, but you should have believe on your idea.
Government is promoting the startups. That is a huge initiative. We should appreciate, and I do appreciate personally. But this is not the sole objective of the any aspiring entrepreneurs. Only for the funding they will join these startup sale or something like that. I'm a huge fan of Zerodha because they have started as a bootstrapped. Ethos of this Zerodha is amazing.
रियलिटी में क्या वो बच्चे जनरली स्टार्टअप कर पाते हैं जिन्हें सिर्फ थ्योरेटिकल स्टार्टअप क्या होते हैं ये सारी चीज़ें पढ़ाई जाती है? व्हाट डू यू फाइंड आउट? इज देयर एनी गैप? वेलकम एवरीबडी, वन मोर एपिसोड ऑफ पूजा's टॉक शो. एंड हमेशा की तरह आई एम सो एक्साइटेड फॉर टुडे वन मोर एपिसोड. सो वी आर गोइंग टू मीट अ वेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट टुडे एंड हिज नेम इज़ डॉक्टर जयंत घोष and he is from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. He is a founder of Weymark Institute of Impact. He has inspired and impacted 2,000 plus aspiring entrepreneurs to create an impact. He is a 2+ times TEDx speaker. He has author as well. So प्लस ऑल द थिंग्स ही इज़ अ वेरी गुड पर्सनालिटी. सो आज के एपिसोड में हम बात करेंगे एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के बारे में, स्टार्टअप के बारे में, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू नो अबाउट हिज एस्पायरिंग जर्नी एंड हिज बुक्स अबाउट दैट. सो कहीं मत जाइए. अगर आप एंटरप्रेन्योर हैं, अगर आप एस्पायरिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर हैं, अगर आप स्टार्टअप ओनर हैं एंड यू वांट टू नो सो मेनी थिंग्स अबाउट एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एंड स्टार्टअप, सो ये एपिसोड आप ही के लिए है. सो कहीं मत जाइए, बने रहिए हमारे साथ पूजा's टॉक शो में. हेलो डॉक्टर जयंत, वेलकम टू राजस्थान एंड वेलकम टू पूजा's टॉक शो. कैसे हैं सर आप?
थैंक यू सो मच. आई एम डूइंग गुड. हाउ आर यू डूइंग?
या आई एम डूइंग ऑलवेज ग्रेट. सो कैसा लग रहा है आपको यहाँ पर आकर?
No, this is a really amazing experience. As though I visited Rajasthan earlier also, but I mean this time it's a special function as you invited me. So it's a big opportunity for me to come and join in your show. And thank you. I appreciate your initiative, the way you are the Pooja's talk show. It's a very praiseworthy, and I do appreciate your initiatives.
Thank you so much, sir, for coming all the way from Ahmedabad and managing all those things. And thank you so much accepting our invite in the short notice. So let's start our conversation. So as you know, in your introduction, there are so many things you're doing. You're wearing so many, hats in one person. You're a speaker, you are an entrepreneur, trainer, you are the TEDx speaker, you do a lot of things, right? So can you tell me what is the most challenging role in all those roles?
Yeah, this is very interesting question. That is, but out of all the hats, as you mentioned, that is, I do believe that is to becoming a mentor. It is a challenging job, because as you are taking the responsibility of someone's life, you are guiding your mentee and so far, and there is something. It is a kind of a challenge is also there, and uncertainties is also there. You are facing some uncertainties, and that is the leadership.
Okay, great. So your mentee must know Dr. Jayant as a great mentor, and students or wherever you go giving your session, you train people and TEDx talks, they know outside of the Dr. Jayant. So if I ask you about who you are, tell me something about Dr. Jayant which people don't know. Like, tell me about your story, like how it's all started. Tell me something about your childhood and then all your story. We would love to hear your story.
Yeah. So far, just as you mentioned, the childhood, I'm just going to start from there. Actually, I being a alone son, and that is from a family business background. And but basically, I was reluctant to join in our family business. But after demise of my father, that is from my within, and it's my instinct says, because that is my responsibility to join and to run the show. Then I have joined in my family business, and but the later on also, but that is from my within, that it was something like that, because I want to do something from my own. And that is a I have received, there is a lot of criticism also, because this is to start something from your own, or something, it's not your cup of tea. But I always believed my instinct, and then I decided also later on, because when after this business journey, then when it was stable, it was running, then but my instinct was always saying, because what is my why, and that is to do something, because that is something, it's a unknown, I mean, the territory, to search, to go ahead and to explore opportunities. So it was, and the way I have started my different kind of a journey, to I wanted to work with the fellow young generation, to youngsters primarily, and that is for their aspiration, fulfill their aspiration to become a part of their journey. And I very much, because that is my it was inherited or something like that, because the thing I already developed, or it was culminated within me by my mother, because she's my, you can I don't because of whatever I am today, due to my mother only, because my journey, whatever, because everything is because, and to something, I have developed my own identity, that once upon a time people told me that is not your cup of tea, but I have own identity. I have developed my own identity, and that is, end of the day, it is my little accomplishment in my life.
वाह, अमेजिंग. जो लोग आपको बोले कि आप नहीं कर सकते हो, वो करने में ज़्यादा मज़ा आता है, एंड दैट्स व्हाट डॉक्टर जयंत ऑल्सो हैज़ प्रूव्ड इट. सो आपने बोला कि यू हैव फाइंड आउट योर वाई, राइट? सो आप एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को ट्रेन करते हो, एस्पायरिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को आपने ट्रेन किया है, एंड वॉट एवर, लाइक आप कुछ भी करते हैं, कोई भी जॉब करते हैं या कोई काम करते हैं या कोई भी बिजनेस करते हैं, तो मेरी ऑडियंस को ये बताइए, लाइक जनरली आई डू टॉक अबाउट इट विथ माई स्टूडेंट्स एंड वेन एवर आई टॉक टू माई ऑडियंस, व्हाट इज़ अ पर्पज़, वाई वी नीड टू नो वाई वी डू व्हाट वी डू.
Yes, that is because when I go and to train the aspiring entrepreneurs, because there are a lot of different actually I am a part of few universities also as their startup cell, as well as their entrepreneurial that particular subject also. I do teach the entrepreneurship students also, and that is, they are very much initially, that young guys, they are very they are so vulnerable, and they always they are very much their enthusiasm, that is really appreciable. I do appreciate their enthusiasm. And so far, another thing is, because they want to they always say, sir, ये जो passion है मेरा, इसको मुझे करना है. उनका जो जज्बा है दिल में, that is, as I mentioned, that is, I always appreciate. But the thing is that only passion is not enough, because one certain point of time, it is they get stuck, which I have observed in their that young guys their journey, and they are still to search, they do search, sir ये वहाँ तक जाके कैसे आगे जाना है, how to go ahead in my journey, because so that's why, because that particular things I have encountered in my journey also, because only passion is not enough, because your purpose, as you mentioned, that is the why and purpose, that is the thing, is that particular thing I do work on that direction, that is your why, how you will identify your why, and that is that particular thing is, that is your belief. And purpose and passion and your proficiency, these are the all things. If you can align all these things, then eventually you can you will be the pro. So your purpose is very important. What purpose, what is your objective, what is your goal, what is your mission, what is your vision, that particular thing is this is the primary goal. Predominantly you have to identify those particular things, then along with your passion, and you must be little bit subject matter expertise, subject matter knowledge that is required. Otherwise it is not possible to every time to hire from outside expert. You must know something in your domain, your area of work, something like that. So, and if you can align all these things, then you can reach your destination. And because whatever we are doing we expect outcome. So that outcome is not possible if these are the things, if we cannot align. So that's why, and another thing is as I already, because that particular few days back, I can say that is one particular student. He told me, sir, you not only teach us the entrepreneurship, you generates beliefs within us. So that is important. Your belief is important, because yes, I can do that thing, I can do this thing. That belief is important. So technicalities, we can teach a lot of things, a lot of technicalities we do teach, we guide, but to generate belief, that is important. End of the day, belief speaks.
Yes, absolutely true. So if I summarize what Dr. Jayant has shared, like first you need to know why you need to do what you need to do. Second, you should have passion. It should not be like कि कोई other कर रहा है, मार्केट में नया ट्रेंड आया है, बिकॉज सब कर रहे हैं तो हमें भी कर लेना चाहिए, इसमें बहुत पैसा है. ये सारी चीज़ ना सोचते हुए यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट कि वाई यू वांट टू डू व्हाट यू डू. दूसरा, क्या आप सच में वो करना चाहते हैं, क्या आप वो तब भी करेंगे जब आपको उस चीज़ के पैसे ना मिल रहे हो. एंड थर्ड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग ही shared about skill set, subject matter expertise. If you don't have particular skill set, you can learn this particular skill set and work for it. And the fourth most important thing, your belief system. Most of the people don't believe on your idea, but you should have believe on your idea. और ये सारा आइडिया आएगा कैसे, जब आपके तीनों चीज़ पहले से ऑलरेडी बहुत क्लियर होंगे, then you will get that kind of belief system. सो डॉक्टर जयंत, हम जब सक्सेस की बात करते हैं लाइक नॉर्मली, तो हमें हमेशा रेड कारपेट दिखती है. सचिन तेंदुलकर, वी टॉक अबाउट गॉड ऑफ क्रिकेट. सो वी टॉक अबाउट कि ओ माय गॉड, मतलब इतना बड़ा क्रिकेटर है, MS धोनी इतना बड़ा है, शाहरुख खान इतना बड़ा है. मतलब हमें हमेशा शाइनिंग थिंग सक्सेस में नज़र आती है, राइट? हमेशा हमें लगता है कि जितनी बड़ी अचीवमेंट्स होती है वही सक्सेस होती है. तो इन योर जर्नी, ओके, देयर आर सर्टेन स्मॉल मोमेंट्स, स्मॉल विक्ट्रीज़, और ऐसा कोई मोमेंट है या फिर ऐसी कोई चीज़ है, क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि छोटे छोटे चीज़ों से सक्सेस बनती है, ना कि एक रात में कोई सक्सेसफुल हो जाता है? इस बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे?
Yeah, as you mentioned that particular the red carpet, or because I remember about this as you regarding the red carpet, that is generally in the TEDx stage, and that is the TEDx speaker, and they stand on the red carpet, or so. But I always emphasize that is and tagline or of the TEDx is something, this idea worth spreading. So, and that is the tagline of the TEDx. But as well as I always believe that is standing on a red carpet is it's a really a great achievement or something like that. But as at the same time, that is the truth. To say what is the truth, what is the reality, that is also important. So in that case, when your silence, sometimes it will convert to the shout. So that is important.
एब्सोल्युटली ट्रू. सो एस जैसा कि हम अभी ऑफ कैमरा बात कर रहे थे एंड आप बात कर रहे थे वल्नरेबिलिटी की, इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस की. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम व्हेन आई टेक माय सेशंस विथ माय स्टूडेंट्स एंड आई शेयर माय पर्सनल स्टोरी, so sometimes I get feedback like, why you share your personal story? People are not interested to listen the personal story. So you have more experience than me and you have more exposure than me. You meet a lot of people, lot of entrepreneurs. So I want to know from you, like, personal story and vulnerability कितना impact create करती है लोगों की life में, and as an entrepreneur why it is necessary to remember those milestone or your personal story from where you are coming from.
Yeah, I always believe that this is vulnerability is our power, and that is so far stories stories of our life that creates a huge impact also, because whatever in our journey, our personal life, because these are all because as I came from the business background, as I already mentioned, my family business, but there are a lot of emotional attachment was there. I lost my father, I lost my mother, but despite all these things, because I've tried to make a balance between because the responsibilities and my own dream. So that is the important, that particular you have to because you always have to maintain you cannot escape your responsibility, your duties, and at the same time you have to try to fulfill your dream, fulfill your desire, and that desire not for you, because there is a you are doing something for the society, you are going to impact the life of the people. So that's why this is, I always believe, because your objective is very important. At the same time, your vulnerability will only guide you and to decide you what you want to do in your life, what is your objective. And that in that direction, your vulnerability and your stories of life both correlates.
Absolutely true. So Dr. Jayant, you have played a very important key role in academics as well. So what do you think, like, what is a gap between in today's entrepreneur education in the academics and in reality? क्या जो हमारे कॉलेजेस या यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में जो एक एंटरप्रेन्योर एजुकेशन दी जाती है, आई थिंक सब्जेक्ट्स भी है नाउअडेज, दे टीच अबाउट स्टार्टअप एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स, पर क्या एनी गैप यू फाइंड आउट रियलिटी में? क्या वो बच्चे जनरली स्टार्टअप कर पाते हैं जिन्हें सिर्फ थ्योरेटिकल स्टार्टअप क्या होते हैं ये सारी चीज़ें पढ़ाई जाती है? व्हाट डू यू फाइंड आउट? इज़ देयर एनी गैप बिटवीन रियल एंटरप्रेन्योर एजुकेशन एंड द जो हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट्स colleges दे रहे हैं? What do you think?
Yeah, I have identified a few gaps. Definitely that's why I have incorporated that Weymark School of Impact. It's a kind of my initiative for the working with these aspiring entrepreneurs. Generally, that is for the pitch. We teach the students or the aspiring entrepreneurs, that is how to pitch, but we don't to teach them that how to fail. So that is important, because your what is your silence, and it should get applause by the audience. So that's why, because the both the part, how you will become success, how you will, if you become failure, how you will accept your failure, that is important. That particular thing is necessary to learn and guide them also. Then it will be the resistance will develop. They will prepare themselves. They can, any pitch deck, any forum, they can share their journey, their vulnerability, their what is their. I am every time I'm mentioning that is vulnerability, because this is a very key word. I believe this vulnerability. So for as long as you are vulnerable, so you can develop. There is no any kind of a certain guidelines or framework, not like that, because as long as you are vulnerable, you can go to up to any extent. So in that case, definitely there is some protocols, some guidelines is there, we will maintain, but to prepare them, and to not like a traditional training or coaching. Apart from there also, there are a lot of things also they should learn, and to guide these aspiring entrepreneurs, then they can prepare at any point, any situation, any circumstances, with their emotional situation, how they can handle. These are the things, it is very necessary. So that's why the journey of my starting, as I have already started, that Weymark School of Impact, that is to prepare aspiring entrepreneurs to become a rock solid foundation in their pitch, and in this way they can demolish any kind of barrier in their business journey.
एब्सोल्युटली ट्रू. लाइक इंडिया में फेल होने का कल्चर नहीं है. हम सक्सेस को सेलिब्रेट करते हैं, बट फेलियर्स को मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रही हूँ, सेलिब्रेट करना चाहिए. बट हम जो फेल हो जाता है उसका मजाक उड़ाते हैं, हम उसका साथ नहीं देते हैं, और शायद इसीलिए लोग एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर पाते हैं, एंड दे डोंट वांट टू ट्राई न्यू थिंग. आई रिमेंबर 3 years बैक व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड माई टॉक शो, when I approached the people ki you have to please come to my talk show, and they are the known people, and they said no to me, and I was like, I stopped the show, because I thought ki main to kuch hu hi nahi, why people should come to my show and all. And on that time somebody said to me ki the whole world is waiting for you, how many of you have approached, why you have stopped your show? Because some people have said no to you. No means next opportunity. Find out the great people rather than them. Okay, if somebody has said no, go and approach Bill Clinton and all. And I was thinking कि कैसी बातें करी जा रही है मुझसे. मेरे जानने वाले लोग मुझसे बात नहीं करना चाहते हैं, जो मुझे अच्छे से जानते हैं. How these people are going to talk? And I just started mailing people, and on that time so many actors come up and they have given interview to my show, and the people जिनको मैंने शायद जिनकी मैंने किताबें पढ़ी थी एंड बचपन से जिन्हें सिर्फ टीवी पे देखा था, they come up to my show and they started talking to me, and then it indulged the belief system in me that every no has next opportunity. So whenever you get a no and whenever you fail, you need to try hard again to make that no into the yes. So absolutely well said, Dr. Jayant.
That is, I would like to add one point also that is very interesting, as you have mentioned. That is rightly what I wanted to say you, because that is a in this, I mean, the traditional institutes or that startup, or the way they are getting their guidance or coaching, training and all these things. The thing is that is generally, I have noticed in my few incubator center, or those who are providing a few colleges and universities, something, because students are generally these startups, their focus is to get the fund, because in the government is also they're providing lot of funding opportunities, startup funding, and there are a lot of different SSIP and a lot of things are there. Because this type of funding, because they are running after the funding, because students are also, because yes, government is, this is the promoting the startups, that is a huge initiative we should appreciate, and I do appreciate personally. But the thing is that, this is not the sole objective of the any entrepreneurs, any aspiring entrepreneurs. Only for the funding they will join these startup sale or something like that. Because I'm a huge fan of Zerodha, because they are started as a bootstrapped. So they are from their own funding, they have reached where everybody knows about the Zerodha. But that's why I'm just telling, because their ethos of the Zerodha is amazing. That is because only the thing is that I mentioned, that is their purpose, their passion, their proficiency, and these are all aligned with them. That's why they have reached on that particular stage. So that is the thing. Apart from, not only funding should not be the only motivating factor for the aspiring entrepreneurs. Yes, funding you will be getting funding, fine, but despite your pitch deck or your product, whatever your prototype, that should be something solid. So then money will follow you, fund will follow you. No need to run after the money or fund, getting to the investors or angel investors or other investors, something like that. Because if you are really that, you have to think that aspiring entrepreneurs have to think that is my product or my service, it will really benefit for the society, and I'm going to solve the problem. Then if I can solve the problem of the society in my market or in my where I'm working, if that thing is my objective, and if I can this thing I can to help the our society, our people, to provide our guidance and support, so end of the day you will rock.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that is only the true entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is all about solving the problem. But nowadays, I think getting a funding and having that much crore of valuation or having a co-founder in front of your name, it's became a fashion. So startup is like, as you said, it is very good. Like, we got the startup ecosystem and government is working towards it, but it is a huge responsibility, I think, and entrepreneurship is a big responsibility. So when you are getting a tag of entrepreneur, so you need to go through the, as sir said, we need to go for the problem solving. So solve the problem, the people will come and help you in your idea or your business. You need not to go and searching for funds or searching for the investor, as he said. So very well said, sir. So you are an author and you have wrote 2 books, in which one book is The Winner is a Dreamer. So this name has catched my attention. So The Winner is a Dreamer. Why you have given this name to your book?
It's a nice question, because the winner is a dreamer. But now if you ask me, because if I want to, if I go ahead with this, the extended version of this winner is a dreamer, then I would definitely change the name, because I'm just coming to your question, why the winner is a dreamer, because then in my extended version or something like that, then I would have mentioned the name is something against all odds, the journey of a winner. The name should be like that, because I have faced a lot of odds and adversities in my life. So in this book, The Winner is a Dreamer, because I dreamt a lot of things in my life. I was very ambitious from my childhood days. So I wanted to do something, because something from my own. That's why I mentioned in my family business, I was reluctant initially. So I wanted to do something from my own identity, own brand, because this is from my within. It was my instinct was always driving. It was my driving force, you can say, to do something from my own, and my mother's blessings, and as I mentioned, whatever I am today. So this book, this is a homage or tribute to my mother. It's not a this is book is I've written this book not for as a my to create my own brand or own your something you can say for my it's a kind of a my own to go to the any particular forum, so I will say about my book or something like that. It is my personal journey. It's my story, my own story, because I have documented whatever I have. There are a lot of things, lot of hurdles in my life. Everything till now I have documented, and as well as it's a tribute to my mother.
Absolutely nice. So as we are talking about dreams, and you said you had a lot of dreams. So what is the role of dream in leading our life? Because जब हम छोटे होते हैं, बच्चे होते हैं, we have lot of dreams. पर जैसे जैसे हम बड़े हो जाते हैं, रियलिटी में आते हैं, वो ड्रीम्स कहीं खो जाते हैं. बड़े होते ही लोग ड्रीम देखना छोड़ देते हैं. So what do you think that what is the role of dream? Like as your, I really it that title was very nice, and I'm also very biggest dreamer. So what is the role of dreams in life and success? कितना रोल होता है एक ड्रीम का सक्सेस की तरफ जाने के लिए?
No, definitely, because not me, even a lot of celebrities and big people, those who are established, there are many legends. They already told, because that dream is important. Sapna dekhna chahiye. Otherwise, you cannot fulfill, materialize your passion or जो भी कुछ है इसको fulfill करने के लिए. You need to visualize your dream. That is important. But sometimes there is another thing is there is the daydreaming, but I'm not telling about the daydreaming. I'm telling about the real dream. What that is, and that should be it should be single-minded. We should be single focus direction, because and whatever if I visualize my dream today, and if it is really I'm very much if I intend towards my dream, towards my goal, and definitely you will see in your life it will materialize. I am telling you because I have experienced in my life, in my whatever. I am not a big shot. But still, till today, I have tried. Few things I have materialized in my journey of my life. That's why I always say, dream is important. Otherwise, you cannot fulfill or you cannot materialize, because you no need to prove to anybody in front of anybody. You prove yourself, because that was my objective and I have fulfilled. If you respond you only, because if you are accountable to you only, you are responsible in your life to you only. Not I don't believe to you have to prove to other people. That is, if you yourself can justify what is your goals, your objectives, and everything. If you feel that is, if you realize, yes, what was my dream, I have materialized, that's enough. That is your accomplishment.
Absolutely true. So as we are talking about entrepreneurship, so Dr. Jayant, a student who's a graduate, and that person want to start a startup, or he want to do some business. So what is the 5 most important thing you would like to suggest them that before starting they have to work on that?
Yes, that is any particular startup. If they are one thing I would say, that is they are which direction they wants to do something as per their product or service. There should be very much understanding, subject matter understanding about, and that particular what is their product and service. They must be well conversant about their service or the product. Second is the whether this thing is necessity in the market, whether, as I mentioned, if this their product or service, it is really going to solve the people's problem. Second thing. Number three is that is the subject matter expertise or domain expertise. One must know about that particular product or service. That is important. One should not depend upon others. And number four is that is to three important part which my mentor Blair Singer told me. There is the three important parameters of any business, or three important you can say integral part of any business. That is the team, system and strategy. So these are the things is very important, and your competent team and your system you have to develop, and as well as the strategy. So these are, if you can align all these things, then you can definitely you can sustain, and your venture should be, your initiative will be sustainable in a long run.
ओके एब्सोल्युटली. सो आपसे बात करते करते मुझे एक क्वेश्चन आ गया. इट्स माय क्वेश्चन, सो आई जस्ट आस्किंग यू. जनरली जब लोग नाउ डेज, एज आई सेड, कि स्टार्टअप कल्चर है पूरा, लोग मतलब शायद एक रिक्शे वाले के पास भी एक स्टार्टअप प्लान या एक स्टार्टअप आइडिया होगा. एवरीबडी इज़ वांटेड टू हैव अ बिजनेस. एंड नाउ डेज एक ऑल भी ट्रेंड कर रहा है कि लाइक एवरीबडी सेड, यू नो, आई डोंट वांट टू डू अ जॉब, मेरे को जॉब क्रिएटर बनना है, जॉब क्रिएटर बनना है. I remember in 2014, 15 August speech, our Prime Minister said that we have to become a job creation. मतलब हमारे लोगों को जॉब क्रिएटर बनने के लिए सोचना पड़ेगा, सोचना चाहिए. So it was a good thing and it is a good thing. We should always think about it. But हम जो लोग जॉब करते हैं, जो लोग वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, हम उन्हें डिग्रेड क्यों कर रहे हैं? मतलब मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम पीपल से लाइक दैट, यू नो, कि हमें जॉब नहीं करना है, वी शुड नॉट, हमें अपना बिजनेस ही करना है, 9 to 5 वी डोंट वांट टू डू इट. सो आई जस्ट वांट टू नो कि इट्स लाइक जो इंसान 8 घंटे काम नहीं कर सकता, लाइक क्योंकि जॉब, बिजनेस करना भी इट्स अ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, राइट? जॉब कहते हैं कि जॉब करने में तो शायद आपका एक ही बॉस होता है, यू हैव टू रिपोर्ट ओनली वन बॉस. बट व्हेन यू डू बिजनेस यू हैव लॉट ऑफ बॉसेस. ओके, तो इसको कैसे जस्टिफाई करते हैं आप? लाइक क्या कहेंगे आप इसके बारे में कि पीपल शुड नॉट हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ माइंड सेट, राइट? कि मुझे बिजनेस इसलिए करना है क्योंकि मुझे 9 to 5 नहीं करना है. लोगों का ये माइंड सेट है कि मुझे बिज़नेस इसलिए करना है क्योंकि मुझे अपने बॉस को नहीं झेलना है, या मुझे 9 to 5 नहीं करना है, या मुझे वर्क नहीं करना है, मुझे सिर्फ क्योंकि लोग लेवाइश लाइफस्टाइल देखते हैं एंटरप्रेन्योर्स की, वो यहाँ ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं, वहाँ ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं, ये कॉन्फ्रेंस में जा रहे हैं. सो उसके लिए भी लोग एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाहते हैं. तो इस माइंडसेट को आप कैसे एड्रेस करेंगे?
No, see, there are different perspectives are there, because as you entrepreneur and entrepreneur. So if we differentiate something, because entrepreneur is that doesn't mean that every entrepreneur is a successful, because and to shape the journey of the entrepreneurship there is a role of the entrepreneur. Who are the entrepreneur? They are working under the under one entrepreneur. So that entrepreneur, he is not the founder or co-founder of that organization or any that kind of a business, but to grow and develop that entrepreneurship, this entrepreneur is taking a huge responsibility and a huge role. So somebody likes to become an entrepreneur, somebody is entrepreneur, but entrepreneurship को इसको खड़ा करने में, इसको आगे लेके जाने के लिए एक entrepreneur का, तो he is working, he is not a business owner, an entrepreneur, but he is making a huge role. His role is he's creating impact on that particular brand or business identity को आगे लेके जाने के लिए.
That's amazing. So my last question of the show, what does success means to you?
Success is this is something because they have different people or different perspective is something like that. Because I always believe that is whatever uh, whatever you think in your life, that is, if you can not like in a materialistic form, because the your you have your what is your responsibilities, if you can accomplish in whatever the form, whatever the way in your life, if you can fulfill in your journey, and that is your success. Not like to you become a big multi-millionaire, that is success. But the way you have taken the responsibility, if you fulfill in terms of your social perspectives, social objectives, social goals, that is in my way of thinking like that. Because if I do something for the society, for the betterment of my target audience, that is my success end of the day.
Okay, that's amazing. So it was amazing show with you, Dr. Jayant. I have enjoyed a lot. I hope definitely you must have enjoyed. So any feedback for me or my show, we would love to hear from you.
No, it's you are already doing amazing work, no question, because you have a lot of different coaches, trainers you have invited, and they have also already they came, you joined your show, and today is it was my opportunity was there, and it was really amazing. And in the coming days also, I'm looking forward, because your journey will be, it will grow, you will reach your whatever your coveted goal, you will reach in a very short period of time. And the way you are, this is a service, you are disseminating different people, different area of people, you are they are contributing in your show. So definitely it is a wonderful, and I wish you all the best for your upcoming shows also. And it will impact so many lives in terms of your audience and the society at large.
So much for lovely feedback. So we have one more segment of our show, which is surprise. I haven't informed you. So we have a rapid fire round, and I will ask question, and you need to answer it within 5 seconds. If you are not able to answer, I'll move to the next question. And if you have given most of the right answers, we have a surprise gift for you. So are you ready?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm ready.
So are you nervous?
No, not at all.
Okay. So first question. If your journey had a movie title, what would it be?
It will be against all odds, the journey of a dreamer.
Okay. One book that shaped your mindset.
That is that particular book is.
Time's up. Okay, your go-to breakfast.
Sorry.
Your go-to breakfast.
Oh, that is my that is a avocado toast.
Okay. Your favorite song.
Yeah, that is जिंदगी का सफ़र में गुजार जाते हैं जो मका.
Okay, so we would love to hear one line. You need to sing, please.
That particular song.
Yeah.
जिंदगी के सफ़र में गुजर जाते हैं जो मकाम, वो फिर नहीं आते, वो फिर नहीं आते.
Wow, Dr. Jayant has nice voice. I think every Bengali is a good singer, and he must have tried the another profession as well.
Yeah, and by the way, Pooja, that is, I would like to inform you, I do have my own YouTube channel also in my music, because I'm very much passionate about this music, and you can subscribe my channel also.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. So the next question is, what do you notice in a stranger first time when you meet them first time?
That is their so far. What is can you please just repeat once again? What is the
What is the first thing you notice when you meet a stranger first time?
appearance?
Appearance. Okay, so what did you notice about me?
You are in full of that is with full of trim and very I mean polished in terms of your dress sense and everything. And being a good anchor, you are the appropriate. You are prepared yourself. You have already polished yourself.
Thank you so much. Okay, so complete the sentence. The future belongs to those dash.
Future belongs to those who are really creating impact in their journey.
Okay, so thank you so much, Dr. Jayant. So you would like to know your results?
Yes, please.
You have won the contest. So we have a surprise gift for you. So this is for you, Dr. Jayant.
This two book is my the winner is a dreamer,
Oh wow, thank you so much, Dr. Jayant.
and this is the Owls and Eagles, the art of case studies, and this is actually for the students, those who are aspiring entrepreneurs, or for how to develop a business strategy, something like that. That is, I have there is few cases I have already jot down there, and there regarding the strategy also I have written a few points there.
Okay, so thank you, Dr. Jayant. And first time I got a book. Usually I used to give my book to all the guests. First time it is, so I'm feeling really happy. So thank you so much, and thank you everyone for watching. And we will meet you in the next episode. So thank you so much. सो दोस्तों ये था हमारा आज का एपिसोड. आई होप आपको हमारा आज का एपिसोड बहुत ही पसंद आया होगा. आज हमने बहुत सारी बात करी एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के बारे में, स्टार्टअप के बारे में, एंड द मोर थिंग इज़ ऑल अबाउट, जैसा कि हमारा शो है, द इंस्पिरेशनल जर्नी ऑफ आवर गेस्ट. और आपको आशा है कि बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखने को मिली होंगी, लर्न करने को मिली होंगी. इसी तरह हमारे एपिसोड को लाइक करते रहिए, सब्सक्राइब करते रहिए और अपना प्यार हमारे ऊपर बरसाते रहिए. एंड जाने से पहले एक और चीज़, अगर आप किसी भी गेस्ट को देखना चाहते हैं, कोई आपकी सजेशन है, तो प्लीज़ कमेंट बॉक्स में हमें ज़रूर बताएं. हम पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कि हम वो गेस्ट आपको हमारे शो पे लेके आएँ. और आपको हमारा शो कैसा लगा, ये एपिसोड से आपने क्या सीखा, प्लीज़ डू राइट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स एंड डू सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर. एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप से रिलेटेड और भी एपिसोड हमारे पॉडकास्ट में हैं. प्लीज़ गो इन द प्ले लिस्ट एंड यू कैन वॉच, एंड आई विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट एपिसोड. थैंक यू सो मच.